night of Frank Foster's death.
Take us through what happened.
I came out the bistro. I saw lights on in the factory. Foster's car was parked outside, so I tried the door and it was unlocked.
Did you see anything of Carla Connor at this time?
No. I told you, she's got nothing to do with any of this.
So, why did you decide to confront Mr. Foster?
I just had enough. You know, he'd done so much harm to Carla and, well, to both of us. Ruined our lives.
And you wanted to give him a good beating?
No, I wanted him to apologise. I wanted to see some remorse.
Doesn't sound like Frank Foster's style to me.
No, well, no. No, maybe not, but, you know, I had drank my own body weight in whiskey.
You went inside the factory, then what happened?
Come on. You do remember killing him?
He was winding me up. You know, full of himself. He kept saying, oh, you know, how he'd won and, you know, how he'd ground me and Carla into the dirt. And then he started saying about how he'd raped Carla.
What, he admitted it?
Admitted it? He was gloating about it, you know? And I had to wipe that smirk off his face, and the closest thing to hand was the bottle. There. Story of my life.
Did you realise that you killed him?
Oh, I didn't stop to check, you know. I panicked. I was panicking.
What about the bottle?
I wiped that clean. Well, I tried to.
Did you see anyone? Anyone see you?
No. I was in the flat 2 minutes later.
Was Mrs. Connor there?
Yes. I had blood on me, you know, on my shirt. And I managed to take it off and wash it without her seeing.
Where is it now?
Got rid of it. Chucked it in the Irwell.
Come on through. Whatever's wrong?
I don't know, Peter's disappeared.
What do you mean, disappeared?
Well, we were talking last night about what's happened with me and the police and that, and eventually I went to bed and he said that he'd be through in a few minutes. Anyway, I must have fallen asleep, but he never came. I've been driving round looking for him since first light.
Do you think he's drinking?
I really don't know.
He was so determined to stay sober.
Unless something set him off.
No. Hello, Carla Connor? He's where? Say that again. No, right, I appreciate the call. Thanks. That was, Peter Solicitor. He's handed himself into the police. He's confessed to killing Frank.
Louis.
Oh, you're up.
Where have you been?
Well, the garage round the corner. You were out of both.
Yeah, well, I wasn't actually expecting company.
You thought I'd gone, didn't you?
Do you know, I wouldn't have blamed you if you had had second thoughts the way we've been with you.
But I'm not. How about you?
The only thing I'm worrying about is telling Gail.
Oh, it's none of her business.
Louis, come on. You know she won't see it that way.
We'll be saving her a lot of worry by not mentioning it.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, thank you. Oh. Listen, let's just enjoy it for now, eh? Our secret.
Sounds good to me. Put the kettle on.
He didn't say anything, you know, that might have indicated.
I'm going to the police station.
They won't tell you
Deirdre,
anything.
I've just come for Simon's library book. I didn't remind him to put it in his bag, but... What's going on?
Peter's been arrested. He's confessed to killing Frank Foster.
Please, no. Did you know he'd done it?
Why does everybody know? I'll let you know if they tell me anything.
Yeah, Carla's going to the police station. They won't let you see him if that's what you think.
And have you got any better ideas?
What am I going to tell Simon?
Nothing yet.
Just wait till we know more.
Thought you'd gone.
I forgot my hypnobirthing book. I wanted to read it during tea break. What's that?
I won't get any break. Meetings all day, and I'm taking a couple of classes.
Those meetings wouldn't happen to be about your healthy eating programme, would they?
Amongst other things.
Shouldn't you be setting an example?
I've only got bacon. I could have had a sausage in as well.
Brian, all the experts say how exhausting it is having a child. I need you to be in peak physical trim. As my waistline is growing, I want to see yours disappearing.
Your wish is my command.
Oh, my first wish is for that bacon butty to disappear. Into the bin.
It's a waste. You hate waste.
I'll see to it.
I'll see you later.
It's going to be weird going back to work. Look, you know, you have to think sooner or later about full-time care for Leslie. You cannot look after her all day and still do a night shift.
We have been through this.
Yeah, well, you still haven't told me when you're going to sleep.
I'll grab an hour when you get back, and if there are no shouts at work, then I can get my head down then.
And if there's a call-out, you're not going to be in any fit state to do anything dangerous.
I will be fine.
You're going to make yourself ill, and then what are we all going to do?
Look, it's only temporary, OK? Have a good day.
What's Peter said?
Well, you know I can't discuss it.
What can you tell me?
He's made a statement relating to the murder of Frank Foster. We're making further inquiries.
Do you think he did it?
Do you? We know he did it for you, Mrs. Connor. What we don't know yet is whether he did it with you. I'll be in touch. Oi.
You can't just take his lunch off him and force him to have school dinner. Really? We'll see about that.
What all that about?
Packham's confiscated Max's lunch. Says it's not healthy and he's going to make him have school dinner.
What? He's not right, surely.
Well, says he has, and we've got to pay for it.
Oh, he has got a point, though. They do say kids perform better when they're eating properly.
And what if he don't like it? Going hungry's hardly going to do him good.
Sorry I'm late.
Well, it's all right. I've got it. Where are you going?
I've just got some things to do.
Like what?
No special. See you in a bit.
Bye.
Hi, you. Yeah, got here fine. No, nobody even noticed or cared that I was late, actually. Will I be seeing you later? Just if you want to. Smashing. Okay. Yeah. Bye.
Aaron, how's Leslie doing? Oh, she's fine, thanks.
So, who does he sleep with, your boyfriend? His wife or you?
Excuse me?
That's none of our business. Oh, come on, it's what we're all wondering.
I'm not.
Is he having to keep both of you happy?
Do you have to work on being so offensive, or does it come naturally?
Is there a problem here?
It seems that Mr. Foster wasn't so selective about the staff he took on as we're accustomed to.
Hey, it's not me who's shacked up in one of the menageries.
It is a ménage à trois, and she isn't.
Nobody thinks that, Eileen. Anyone with a brain can see that you're making the best of an awful situation.
Why are you still in here? Tea break finished 5 minutes ago.
But actually, Carla wanted us to wait till she's spoken to Cartwrights before we, went on with their next batch.
Do you know when she'll be in? I wouldn't be surprised if she's not been hauled back in by the police. Perhaps the next time you see her, she'll be getting into a prison van with a blanket over her head. I'll ring Cartwrights.
Let's see. Sausage roll?
And a muffin.
Oh. Go on, then.
What's in the bag?
Max's lunch.
If Mr. Packham sees him, he'll be in trouble.
Do you want something? How about pasta?
I'm not supposed to.
I won't tell anybody if you don't. Deal? If you and your friends want the same tomorrow afternoon, I'll come and take your orders. But only if you promise to keep it a big, big secret, yeah? Cross your heart and hope today.
Night Frank Foster was killed. Do you remember Peter Barlow being in it?
I think so. Why?
We're trying to pin down people's whereabouts, sir, that's all.
Right, yeah, he was here. So, what kind of a state was he in?
Drunk. Very. He's an alcoholic.
We're aware of that.
Yet you still served him.
No, I didn't. I told my staff not to either.
Don't suppose that went down well?
Does Mr. Barlow make a habit of coming in here, drinking?
No, he's sober most of the time.
Must take something to make him drink, then.
Maybe you should ask him.
He has gaps in his memory about that night.
I gather the bar was busy, so we'll be getting statements from other people as well.
Right, look, he was disgruntled about Frank's dealings with Carla.
Disgruntled? What exactly did he say?
Exactly? I can't remember. Look, the gist of it was that Frank was going to get what was coming to him.
I don't suppose you know what's happening, do you?
Not a clue.
Listen, is there any chance I could use the phone? I need to call my dad. I've got a little kid, you know. He's only 8.
Sorry. From what I hear, your lad's going to have to get used to you not being around.
No, I can't find her. Phone doing everything, it's off. Oh, I was beginning to worry about you. What's the matter?
It's Peter.
What about it?
It was him that killed Frank. He's just handed himself into the police.
What?
Yeah, he might be dead, but he still goes on ruining life after life, doesn't he?
What are you talking about?
A good man's just gone to prison for the rest of his life because of what your son drove him to!
Look, Pete's just confessed to killing Frank.
What? Why? Oh, no. How has it come to this?
Because you stood by him when he raped me! You encouraged him to destroy me!
All right, that's enough, Carla.
An 8-year-old boy, Anne!
Oh, no.
An 8-year-old boy grows up without his father because of what he did!
You have to say that.
Mrs. Connick, whatever Mr. Foster did, this isn't right. He has lost her son.
She shouldn't be grieving for him. She should be ashamed of him. He was evil. Your son was evil.
You're not still hiding away, are you?
No, I'm not. I just don't feel like going out, that's all. Not that it's any of your business.
Right. Well, you wouldn't have heard then, would you? Peter Barlow's confessed to Frank's murder.
Peter? I thought the police were questioning Carla.
I'm only telling you what I've heard.
Well, it makes more sense, I suppose.
Yeah, more sense than me sabotaging his brakes.
Well, what do you expect me to think, Kevin? I know you, remember?
Yeah, and you also know that tampering with brakes is sly and sneaky. If I've got a problem, I sort it face to face.
Face to face, more like. Anyway, I'm sorry I ever doubted you.
Well, I suppose I can understand why Peter did it, after everything Frank got away with.
Yeah, how must Carla be feeling, though? Never mind Leanne and little Simon.
How must Ken and Deirdre be feeling after everything they've been through with Tracy? Yeah, he was well out of it there, so with him.
Yeah, I suppose I had a lucky escape. Didn't feel like it at the time, though.
Don't panic. I waited till I saw David go for lunch.
What do you want?
I was missing you.
Louis.
Gran! Gran! Yeah, well, you just wait there for me, yeah, and I'll be 5 minutes. All right, bye.
I thought you were at lunch, David.
Yeah, I forgot my wallet.
Oh, dear.
Why was the door locked?
Well, I didn't want any more drop-ins.
Why isn't it?
Mrs. O'Shea.
Oh. Hi, Mrs. O'Shea. You all right?
Oh.
I usually do Mrs. O'Shea. Do you want me to take over?
Don't worry, I'm fine. Go on, I'll
You
sing
sure?
your praises.
Thanks.
Yeah.
She's a good sipper.
Yes, I know. Go. Oh. Louis.
I don't know about a perm, but that was certainly a close shave.
No. Oh. Hello.
Do you know what this is?
I'm sorry.
It's a pasty.
And?
I confiscated it from my daughter. This is contraband.
I thought you said it was a pasty.
Are you trying to be clever?
Mummy says if I work really hard at school, I will be.
Did you supply Amy with this in contravention of my healthy eating initiative?
No, Amy can't eat stuff like that. It makes her ill.
Where did you get it then? She wouldn't talk when I caught her.
I promised I wouldn't say. I didn't eat it, though.
That doesn't include your mummy or your head teacher.
Excuse me, but you can't go telling her stuff like that. Amy, a secret is a secret. And if she wasn't here, I tell you where you could stuff your pasty. Sideways.
So, have you heard anything then?
Well, all the police would tell Carlo was that he'd handed himself in and confessed. Deirdre's giving Simon his tea.
Right, so what do we say to Simon then? How do we explain to him that his dad's a murderer?
Oh, well, we can't be sure of that. I mean, Peter might be claiming self-defence, anything.
Yeah, well, even so, Ken, he's still looking at 10, 20 years inside. And a month, even a week, is a long time to a kid at that age.
I know.
Yeah, but what does Peter care, eh? He's so besotted with that woman. Simon may as well not exist.
Oh, Leanne, you know that isn't true.
Oh, do I, Ken? Really, do I? You know, I might have to accept that he chose her over me, but Simon worships his dad. Yeah, he'd still go to prison for her.
Hiya.
Hey, how's it been?
Oh, OK, how about you?
Yeah, good, quiet, thank goodness.
Well, if you want to go and get some sleep, I'll sort tea out.
Already taken care of. There's a casserole on the hob, so there you go.
Hiya.
I'll go and get my head down for an hour then, if that's OK. See you later.
See you in a bit.
Hiya, Leslie.
Listen, I was wondering if you wanted to go to the Rovers for a quickie.
Wish I could.
Do I know you?
I'm Sean. I was here last night. Actually, Plan B. I know Dev has got a bottle of wine with your name written on it. Well, providing your name is Chardonnay.
She's confused enough. Don't make it worse.
I'll be back in a tick.
There you go. Right, cheese and onion.
Am I that predictable?
When you've been doing this as long as I have, everybody seems predictable.
In that case, I'll treat myself to some pork scratchings.
Oh, serves me right. I think I've got some in the back.
You are so out of order. Banging on my door, making false accusations like that.
Yeah, if I don't sort this food smuggling business out right now, it won't be long before the entire school's ordering their uniforms with elasticated waistbands.
You'd know all about that.
My parents grew up with rationing. Their way of showing love was to shove food down me. They didn't know what they were doing. There's no such excuse today.
You mean to tell me that you're a porker because of what you ate 40 years ago?
My Brian is not a porker. He's just big boned.
He's a hypocrite. Standing there, boozing.
Beer, Brian.
It's just the one. Winding down after a stressful day.
Pork scratchings.
He caught me burning the contract. He must have realised how bad it were looking.
Well, it wouldn't be the first time an innocent person's been found guilty, will it?
Yeah, but I'm not, though, am I? I'm not innocent at all. I'm remotely innocent.
What?
It was all down to me.
Don't be daft.
It is. I reckon that Frank's been the one that's ruined everybody's lives.
Yeah, and you were right.
I'm as bad, though, aren't I? I mean, I broke up with him on the eve of our wedding. I hurt him so badly.
That does not excuse what he did.
I know, but I broke his heart. To take up with a married man. And then I destroyed Peter's family as well. Michelle, I've smashed them to pieces.
Listen, Peter wouldn't have gone off with you if he was really happy with Leanne.
But he did. This is where we've ended up.
Is Peter around?
Not exactly.
Why?
The police were in earlier, asking questions about the night Fran died. I think I might have dropped him in it.
It's a bit late for that.
What did you tell him?
The truth. It wasn't great. I'm so sorry.
We've been checking your story. It all stands up.
Okay.
Right, come this way.
What's going on?
Out there. Very attractive woman, Carla Connor.
Yeah, she is, so what?
I hope she's worth it.
Peter Barlow?
Yes.
Charged with the following offence. On the 5th day of March, 2012, in Weatherfield, within the county of Greater Manchester, he murdered Frank John Foster, contrary to common law. You don't have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention now something which you later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given evidence. Would you like to make a reply to the charge?
No bail is granted. You are to remain in police custody and appear at Magistrates' Court tomorrow morning.
Why did you say you were married?
What business is it of yours if I'm 6 times divorced, a swinger and a lesbian?
You lied to me.
And it all gets much more complicated. Brand new drama Love Life, next.